guys, how you guys doing today? This your boy Tom, the No Broke Minders Movement at the Money Club. And I'm doing this little video today, just a little intro, just to tell you about this presentation that I just want you to watch that's coming up. And a lot of people at MCA don't really know the benefits of being a home-based business and saving money on your taxes. Man, there's a lot of money that you're leaving on the table at the end of the year that you can save hundreds, if not thousands of dollars on your taxes. And I got the tool to show you how to do that. So all you have to do is just sit back, watch this little presentation. They're going to tell you how it works. And if you're interested, you get a free trial for 2 weeks and guaranteed you to save you $100 every minute that you use it. So I stand behind this product, and this product is, man, helped me tremendously throughout my business, through my year in Motor Club of America, and just in my other business dealings. It has saved me tons and tons of money at the end of the year. So sit back, watch the presentation, and I'll see you guys on the other side.
Hi, it's Jake from Taxbot, and I'd like to show you how to use the new application. We'll start with the mobile version, and then we'll move to the online version. Let's talk about tracking mileage or tracking trips. There are 3 ways to do it in the new Taxbot. The newest feature is the automatic mileage tracking. Check this out. If I turn on this little switch on the front screen, Taxbot will automatically track my mileage. Now, the way that it does this is it senses when you're moving faster than 15 miles an hour. When you start moving faster than 15 miles an hour, it will automatically start tracking your trips. So you don't have to remember to push start and stop like you used to have to on the old application. The phone will sense when you're doing that by itself, start tracking your mileage. When you stop moving faster than 15 miles an hour, or rather, when you have not moved faster than 15 miles an hour for a period of 5 to 7 minutes, it will stop the trip, save it in a place that you can come back and classify them later. So you can see it says trips to classify. I'm going to tap that and come in here, and these are all my trips for the day. So I can come in here and this say which ones were business, which ones are personal, and which ones I just want to delete. Let's say this one was business. I can click Save as Business. It asks me the question of what the business description was. So I'm going to say Meet with Tom and click Save. And then I can also merge trips. So let's say these 2 trips were part of the same business stop. I can just tap this little icon here, click Merge. It's going to merge the 2 together, and there's my new trip. And then I can save that as business or personal. You know, a sales call with John. Click Save, and I'm done. You can see how it works. So it automatically classifies your trips. Now, this is optimized for iPhones 5S and greater, or higher end Androids that have come out in the last couple of years. If your phone is not one of those, you may experience larger battery drain on the automatic mileage tracking. So for those of you who do not want to use that method, or who have an older phone, you can still use the old method where you click Add Trip, and then you have 2 options here. Let's go through both. Start tracking mileage is going to trigger the GPS. And then you've told it to start, and you will tell it to end by hitting this icon in the upper right hand corner, and then click Stop Mileage Tracking. Beginning and ending addresses come back. All you got to do is put in the pertinent information and click Save. So you're still starting and stopping it yourself, but using the GPS in your phone. And the third way to do it is if I click Add Trip and I go Manual Mileage. Now I can use reverse lookup to find a place. So let's say I started in Salt Lake City, and I could put in the exact addresses here. And you can see it's looking up Salt Lake City, and let's say I went to Las Vegas. It's going to calculate the distance for me. Now, if that's not the appropriate route, I can come in here and I can click on my options, and I can use my current location, or I can drop a pin. So I can find locations that I frequently use and things like that. I'm going to exit out of here. And then all I'd have to do is I'd still have to put in the information. I'd put in the date. So we'd say it was this date, and click Save, and I would be done. So that's the third way to track your mileage. That's good for long trips that you don't want your GPS on for a long time if you're driving across country or something like that. Now, let's talk about expenses. Expenses, I click Add Expense. I pick my category first. So let's say I go to lunch. I'm going to pick my meals. It asks me the questions the IRS requires. So I'm going to put in here, meeting to discuss new order. Very important for the IRS to know what you're talking about in your meetings. The total amount, let's say we spent $25.85, and let's say we spent it at Chili's restaurant. And I can assign it to a business. In my case, I've got a bunch of businesses. I'm going to leave it as the default business. And then I pick my who. Let's say Tom Murphy. And then I can snap a picture of my receipt. And I would simply go snap a picture of the receipt and click save. And that expense is now saved on the cloud, where I can download it at the end of the year. And I'll show you that in just one second. A couple of other things I want to point out on the phone. You can access previous trips that you've entered on the trips tab on the bottom. Same with expenses. If you've connected your online banking through the website, you can come in here and you can classify transactions that are coming through your bank account. Now, these are only transactions that are coming through your bank account that have not been put into Taxbot. So we're looking for missed things that are hitting your bank account. So I can come through here and say, okay, AutoZone, I bought a part there, and I'm going to put in here what it was. It was a new gas cap. And if I have the receipt, I could go and snap a picture of the receipt and add that to it. But I don't, so I'm just going to click save for now. And I'm importing the expenses to make sure I don't miss anything. And finally, you can see our tutorials in here if you have more questions or you want to learn a little bit more about how to use it. And the settings is pretty straightforward. That's where you'll add new vehicles and new entities on the mobile device. Okay, now let's jump to the web version. Welcome to the back office, your web version of Taxbot. You can see on the front page, you get kind of a summary of things that are going on, recent expenses and trips. If I go to my trips tab, I can see, or excuse me, expenses tab, I can see in here all of my different things. So here's an auto maintenance repair. I click on it. I will see the receipt right in line with all the other information that I had entered previously. And I've got all of my expenses here. I can also add an expense here, just like I would on the phone. And I can attach or upload a receipt from my computer. Same with trips. I can come in here and I can see that trip that we created just a little while ago. My trip is right there. I can zoom in on it, see it, edit it, and I've got all my information here. I can also, if I want, add a trip with the reverse lookup feature. So let's do a test here like we did before. Let's say I went from Salt Lake City to, let's say, Anaheim, California. I'm going to click compute route, and there's my route. If I decided to go through the upper part of Nevada, I can change the route. It will change my mileage automatically for me. I would click save and have recreated that route. You can see I also have my unclassified trips here, so if I was using the automatic mileage tracking, I can come in here and classify an existing trip and say, that one was business, this one was picking up John from airport for a trade show. Click save and I'm done. Reports, this is where you'll come at the end of the year to download all your information. We have a variety of different reports, including our audit safe report. If you come to the tax report and you run your date range for your business, pick the information you want, you're going to download a report similar to this. It's going to have your high-level summary. Let me back out. High-level summary for your tax preparer. And then on each page, you're going to have broken out all of your receipts that you've uploaded with the corresponding information that the IRS requires below. So you've got everything you need in case you get audited. And you've got all your receipts, and at the back, you have your mileage log that you can turn in for proof of business purpose driving. Okay, so that's where you'll download that, is in the audit safe report under the report section. Banking, like I told you before, this is where you connect up your banking and you can import transactions from your online banking account. See, it's separated by institution, and you can do it there. The education section, something a lot of people miss. If you have questions, come in here. Come to the library, pick US or Canada, and learn something. These are short 5-minute videos about what you can do on different things, business gifts, deducting supplies for your cars, double deducting your equipment, estimated taxes, home office, things like that. As always, if you have questions, there's a help section. And we have a new section called the documents section, where you can come in and upload important tax documents. So if, let's say, you want to store your previous year's tax return here, you can, you would say 2013 tax return, and you would click upload, and you would find your tax return and click upload, and then it would be stored here for future use. So you can come back in and download it later. So a nice little document storage area. Settings, where you're going to change things and set up different businesses, categories, vehicles, things like that. Set up your banking logins. And finally, for our premium subscribers, here's where you'll access the number for the hotline, where you can call and ask all of your tax questions. So hopefully that's a quick overview. If you have any questions on any page of the website, there's always a little help icon. You can click it and watch a little tutorial that's a little bit more in depth. Anyway, thanks for becoming a Taxbot subscriber. We know you're going to find thousands of dollars of extra money in your pocket every year. So hopefully it'll make your life a lot less taxing.
What you think? Man, pretty awesome tool, huh? Man, I've been using this tool for a long time. So all you have to do to get Taxbot is to click the link below and try a free trial. Download it on your phone. When you're out, if you're a Motor Club of America agent, when you're out putting out flyers, out going to see people, telling them about the opportunity, out going to see people, telling them about the benefits of Motor Club of America, cut your trackers on, keep track of your meals, and people who sign up with me on my team, they also get a free ebook showing you how all the ins and outs of Taxbot is guaranteed to save you at least $1,000 in your business each year. So when you join with me, I give you some hidden tips that only big tax breaks that a lot of them CPAs and people who have $1 million accounts, and tips that they use to save them thousands of dollars. Any business owner can use this, no matter how big or how small your business is. So click the link below, get your free 2-week trial, and pay your $9 a month, and it's gonna get put hundreds in your pocket every year, no matter what, as long as you stay in business. And I'll see you guys later. And make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to know anything about Motor Club of America and this fabulous opportunity they provide for us, hey, hit me up, ask me some questions, follow me on Facebook, follow me on Instagram, hey, hit me up on Snapchat, and I'll holler at you guys later. Peace. Yeah.